either he asked you and you told me, or he asked me personally if I like licking my mustache.
Hello and welcome
He's
to Let's
definitely
Talk Film Podcast. Well, we talk all things film and television for about an hour and a half, maybe more, maybe less. So let's start.
No, we're going with it.
Yeah. I'm Dan Roberts. With me as always, my two co-hosts, Mr. Lewis Taylor and Mr. Ian Paul. How are you doing, guys?
I'm good. I'm good.
Not too bad.
Yeah. What are we talking this week? We're talking a couple of video game films. We're going to probably talk more, but we didn't get around to watching more. So
Yeah.
I think it's the big two.
Mm-hmm.
It's the big two video game films that everyone goes to that are just masterclass in cinema history.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll be talking them later. There's also a lot of news came out from Comic-Con,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll be talking about that. And yeah, so shall we just jump straight into the news?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. So, first up on the agenda today,
Mm-hmm.
the Flash film has been confirmed to be based on the Flashpoint comic book line.
Okay, you're gonna have to take the reins on
Yeah.
this, Dan.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is. So
So Flashpoint happened in, I want to say 2010, but I could be wrong. And basically, DC like to do this thing every few years when their comic books get really convoluted and they all become a big mess and no one can really follow what's going on. They
Mhm.
do what's called a crisis event. The first one was Infinite Crisis, and this was sort of like the latest one, if you're not counting I think it's Convergence, which recently happened, but they're not counting that as a reboot. They're counting it as like a continuation, but things get changed back to how they used to be. It's a big mess.
I'm totally following it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
that's exactly how I was feeling.
It's a big mess. But basically, Flashpoint was this big thing when the Flash, like, he went back in time, stopped his mum from being killed, and that sent a ripple throughout the timeline. It ended up with Bruce Wayne getting killed instead of Thomas and Martha Wayne, and then Thomas Wayne becomes a Batman that like kills people. The whole universe is really interesting in it, but it's sort of a thing of it'll reboot the entire series. So if they did this, and if Ben Affleck wanted to leave, this would be the perfect time for him to do that, because like the whole thing gets shifted around slightly after this event.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was very much an established universe before they completely changed everything, and this is very much not an established universe. And
Yeah.
it's going to be the first Flash film, and then rebooting it all. Because after the events of Flashpoint in the comic,
Mm-hmm.
people's origin stories got changed. There was like everything that happened to Batman over like the like 60 years that the comic had been going got condensed into a 5-year period. So every single story happened 5 years within that 5 years that he'd been Batman after
Right.
Flashpoint. Yeah, it's all going to be a bit difficult to do. And
Yeah.
it's something that's going to be a complete mess. I can see it being a complete mess.
Yeah, especially with DC
Yeah.
at the reins.
They haven't really made the character yet either in like
No.
in the film universe. Have
The
they?
most we've seen of him in the films is
Him stealing milk. Oh, stopping a guy from stealing milk.
yeah.
So they've got to build this whole character and do all that.
Yeah, well, he's only going to have one film before the entire thing gets rebooted.
Yeah.
Like, Justice League's going to be the only film he's like got a major role in before they reboot everything with him.
Mm.
But that's probably what the thing in Batman v Superman was when he came out of the portal thing to to Bruce Wayne.
Right. So Lois is the key to
Yeah, I guess.
rebooting all of the DCU.
Look, I didn't say it's going to be good. In fact, I
No.
said it's probably not going to be good.
No, it's not.
So
I don't know what they're thinking though.
It's going to be a mess.
Are they just trying to recast everyone? Because
Well, I think the idea is Flashpoint's a relatively recent storyline that a lot of people, like more people know than like some of the other Flash storylines like Rebirth and all that. So like they're going with something more popular, but I have a feeling that's either gonna, if they follow it properly as they should with like to the comic, then it's not gonna work because they'll have to recast everyone and they'll have to reboot things. Otherwise, they're just using the name to get more people into the cinema.
They'll probably do that, to be honest.
I'm hoping they're doing that.
Yeah. The thing is, the Flashpoint storyline is a really good storyline, and if they waited a bit and did it as like the third Flash film, then I think
Yeah.
it could work. It could work really well, but the fact that they're doing it so early is just irritating.
Yeah, well, DC don't have any patience, do they?
No, I mean, in Batman v Superman, they did The Dark Knight Returns, The Death of Superman,
Mm-hmm.
which are their like two big comics. They're the ones that everyone knows,
Yeah.
and it's just, oh my god, DC needs to sort that shit out. I mean, they got Joss Whedon now, so that's something, I guess.
It's something.
I mean, I think he's gonna steer the whole thing in a slightly better direction.
We
But-
can only hope, Dan.
But who knows? Who knows, really? Shall we move on?
Yeah, that was a bit confusing, and
Do you still not know what's going on with that?
I think I do.
I just know that they don't know what they're doing with themselves.
Yeah, they
The
have
films.
Yeah, they have about as much an idea of what they're doing as I do about the Flashpoint story.
If you watch, there's an animated version of the Flashpoint story that came out like a few years ago, and that's really good. Like, it's a bit simpler than the comic because the comic like incorporates elements from all other comics, and like it's a bit confusing. But the animated film is really good because DC animated films are always of a good standard, to be fair. Okay, there's a Planet of the Apes trilogy spin-off in the works.
Okay,
What are your thoughts of this?
if it's different characters, then I'm cool with it, because
Yeah.
I don't really want a continuation of this current story.
Could you not do Cornelius, but like in a few years?
It's really cliche though, isn't it? Oh look, we're doing a film based off his dad.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's like actually got something to do with the original films.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Because
So
I
maybe.
recognise the
But I
name.
don't want them to link it in that much with the original films. That's my only issue.
Well, I don't mind too much what they do with this trilogy because we've got that first trilogy now, and that is like a solid
Yeah.
trilogy that like
Yeah.
has beginning, middle, and end, and like that's whatever they do now. I can always go back and watch that. I mean, I probably
Yeah, I
won't because they're
suppose
really
so.
depressing, but
Mm.
I can do if I want.
You
Yeah.
can watch the first one. First one's not too depressing.
No, but the other two.
The other two are pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, it could be quite interesting just to see how they go about it.
Yeah.
It would have to be a big jump, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it picking up straight where War left off.
Well, I think if you're following Cornelius, then it'd have to be a big jump anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you do a whole film about a baby ape.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Baby ape adventures.
Mm.
Babies of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, so I think it could work if they've got like the same creative team behind it. Then like they can't go too far wrong.
No.
Yeah, they
And
did the first 3 really well. So
Yeah, Andy Serkis could come back,
Yes, he could.
play some other character.
You could play Cornelius.
Yeah, I was thinking yesterday, right? Because I went to see Planet of the Apes again with you, and why is, other than to make his character stand out, is there a reason why Caesar has like a light skin tone and none of the other apes do? Does it explain it in Rise? Like, I can't remember.
I don't think so.
it might have done. They did like do loads of, where he spent loads of time like documenting all the changes
Yeah.
and reading it all out. So it could be, but I feel like it's probably just to make it so you know which one's him.
Yeah.
The only reason Caesar's son got like attacked in the second one is because so he'd have a scar on his chest, so you'd know who it was.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay.
They couldn't even have 2 gorillas the same color in war. They had to have a white one and a black one, just so you could tell them apart.
To be fair, I mean it works. So
Yeah, it does work.
like, the fact that I can distinguish between apes is pretty good. So something. Some fun news here. We got Amy Schumer news.
That's always fun.
This is fun though. I saw.
Anne Hathaway has replaced Amy Schumer in the Barbie film.
That's good.
Is it? Who the fuck cares about the Barbie film?
No, I don't care about it, but a lack of Amy Schumer is always good.
I'm just surprised Anne Hathaway said she'd do it.
Why?
I just can't.
She'd do anything. She's got her Oscar now. She doesn't care what she does.
I mean, like, it's a bit of a jump from having like someone who's like
Terrible.
I was gonna say that it's like, I'm chunky but
Funky.
love yourself and body positivity, to someone who's like stick thin.
Yeah. I don't really
So-
care as long as it's not Amy Schumer.
Yeah, the less work she gets, the better. Please, Amy Schumer, go bankrupt.
Do you think like the producers for that film were just like, we tried to break the normalities of it and have a bigger Barbie, but she left, so let's just get a skinny one.
I don't think
Let's
the
stop
producers of that film are thinking anything.
They're thinking of all the money they're going to make.
I think they're thinking wrong about that, because I'm not sure how much money this is going to make.
Well, they'll get like the kids watching it and the lurkers watching
The
kids and Anne Hathaway.
The lurkers.
The pedos who are coming into the cinema to watch kids.
Like,
That's
that's like the worst
what he's
place.
implying.
It's a dark room and they're with their parents.
Yeah, it's true.
Thank you, man.
I'm sorry, I'm not a professional lurker.
Yeah, so that's news that I don't really care about. We got news from Fox's Fantastic Four universe. There's going to be a Doctor Doom solo film.
No, there's not.
It's in development.
No. They're going to try. It's not going to be a film.
like a cinema film, or
Yeah, it's like like a cinema film.
really
What kind of film were you thinking?
like a straight to TV film.
No, yeah.
A cinema film.
Shut up, Dan.
Yeah, this is a Doctor Doom solo film. So, I mean, like, Doctor Doom's interested in the comics, but he's never been interested on film. They always connect his origin story to the Fantastic Four, and it's really not. He's just like, his origin story is like all about magic and shit.
Right.
And then they're like, oh no, he just went into space. Oh no, he just went to the end zone, whatever they call it in that film. Is it the negative zone in that one?
Didn't watch it. Not going to.
It was bad. But yeah, so they always try and connect his origin to them, and like it's always a bad idea because that just completely takes away from his character.
Right. So is it going to be a different Doctor Doom to what the other one was?
I don't know. I haven't heard these things, Lewis.
Well, it's not news then, Dan.
It's news that they're doing a
Yeah.
Doctor
Okay.
Doom solo film.
All right. It's news.
Gosh darn it.
Not good news though.
I mean, could be. I don't know. If they do it like the character in the comics, then maybe it is.
Okay.
I think they're doing this because they're like, we want to keep the Fantastic Four, but we don't want to do a Fantastic Four film.
Mm-hmm.
How little do we need to do to get away with this? So one.
Do we have to make a cinema film?
One character. So yeah, that's going to be something.
It's gonna be something.
Yep. Oh, I've typed something here, but I don't think I finished typing it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to look
no,
this
read,
up.
read what you type.
I typed Spawn reboot picked.
Ah.
Yeah. Don't worry, it'll only take a second.
Okay.
I assumed I put picked up by someone.
No, it's just been picked.
It's just been picked. Oh, I know what it is without even looking.
Oh, genius.
Spawn reboot has been picked up by Blumhouse Studios.
Ah, they're the ones that do the horror.
Yes.
Yes,
So that could be interesting.
it could be.
I'm not sure how it's going to work, because you'd think they'd do more of a big budget film for that,
Mm.
with all the CG that's going to be involved. I hope they do the CGI cape again.
Yeah, I don't know much about Spawn except for his massive cape.
His CGI cape is
Yeah.
where it's at.
Mhm.
You seen the scene in the first one when like he comes down and like his cape like spirals around the entire building.
Yeah, I have seen that
I
scene.
fucking love it. What a terrible film. Yeah, so I mean I like Blumhouse Studios, but I'm just not sure how they're going to do it on such a small budget.
They'll do it. They'll just get a really long piece of fabric and they won't have to CGI a cape.
We get a really long piece of cheap fabric.
Yes, cheap
Like-
fabric.
They'll just buy a roll of tin foil or something.
That's not
That's-
fabric.
It's cheap. It is cheap and it's long. They can just paint it.
It's not really wavy though. It's just
Spawn walking about just crinkling everywhere.
scraping some tinfoil behind him.
I'm really excited now.
Yeah,
That's the film I want to see.
the dark
I've been
alleyway.
waiting years for this.
Yeah,
And
dark
that's exactly how I need it.
dark alleyway. Two people shaking hands shadily, like they've just done a drug deal maybe, and then they hear it.
You just got wrapped up in tinfoil.
No, they hear the scraping of tinfoil and they look. Oh shit, it's Spawn! And they don't know where to look, and then like one of them gets scooped up by tinfoil.
But then it rips because tinfoil's not very strong.
It rips and it rips halfway up, being pulled up, and he just falls back down. It falls back down, and the tinfoil falls on top of it.
They were trying to keep the budget cheap, so they got the tinfoil from Aldi.
Yeah, so that'll happen, hopefully. That's what I'm excited for. I mean, I think like if Blumhouse are going to start doing superhero films, then they should do slightly overweight Indian Venom.
Yes. Now's a test. Did you listen to our podcast last
I
week?
didn't. I just told him yesterday.
All right.
Yeah. We got more DC news now. Affleck may leave Batman, but not really, because he said he isn't going to leave it at Comic-Con. That's what I have written down here.
Okay. So, what's the news?
So there was a rumour last week that came out just after we did the podcast, which seems to happen with everything, that Ben Affleck was going to leave Batman the DC universe completely because he is fed up. And I'd understand if he wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But he is the best part of them. But even if you're the best part of them, like, you're still attached to a shit universe where you're a good part of it.
Yeah.
So there was like a lot of rumours that he was going to leave. But then at Comic-Con on the panel, he was like, I'm not going to leave, I love doing this. This is super fun. It's really good
They
stuff.
paid me a lot of money to say this.
I didn't think it's right. You got a film coming out in like 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, yeah, I fucking hate this. Like the biggest comic book film event of the year.
Yeah.
So maybe he's still going to leave.
Yeah. Who knows?
You know, the perfect time for that. Flashpoint.
Yeah. He's probably going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be getting rid of the one shred of goodness in these films.
Yeah.
What else is good? There's got to be something else, surely. I rewatched Man of Steel the other day. Not a bad film. Doesn't feel like it connects to the others at all, but it's not a bad film.
I'm surprised you had 4 hours to spare.
It's only like 3.
I'm trying to think of something else good.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor.
Of course.
The jar of piss.
Putting a hard-boiled sweet into a politician's mouth.
Yep.
That was fun. Playing basketball.
I mean, Jeremy Irons is good.
Oh yeah.
But
I suppose. But he ties into Batman though.
Yeah. I mean, he won't leave if Ben Affleck leaves. Or maybe he will.
Maybe
Yeah.
he would, yeah.
Maybe they'll just completely reboot the whole thing.
Maybe everyone will leave, like a domino effect. They're like, oh, the one good thing is gone.
I was about to sing a song that is no, because you said domino, and my friend has a really catchy song called Domino, and we all sing it to him. But then I realised you guys don't know who it is or what that song is, so I didn't sing it.
Okay.
Thanks for the insight there.
Sorry, anytime. I just want to let you know what's going on in my head.
Always interested, Dan.
That's all I got going on at the moment. My life's really boring at the moment. So yeah, do you reckon he's going to leave then?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't blame him. I'd want to leave.
Yeah, 100%. At this point, he'd be like, just get me out, please. Just actually kill off my character, and then I can just go for it. I mean, we don't know if Jason Momoa is any good yet. We don't know if Ezra Miller is any good yet.
No.
We'll get on to that though, whether they might be any good later on, because there's something else that came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Yep. Shazam's going to start filming in 2018.
Cool.
Do you care?
Not really.
No.
What is Shazam?
Shazam
Yeah.
is it's a DC property. It's like this kid who gets the powers of like a thunder god.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, but he's a child.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
he's like a 10-year-old kid, and then he says Shazam, and a bolt of lightning comes down, hits him, and then he becomes like this massive fucking guy. Like, looks like a 30-year-old guy who's been on roids his whole life.
Is The Rock still attached to this?
The Rock is still playing Black Adam, but he's not going to be in this film.
Right.
They're doing a standalone Black Adam film.
That was the news. I remembered there was something happened concerning The Rock and Shazam.
Yeah, so Black Adam is Shazam's pretty much only villain that anyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not putting him in this film. They're doing a standalone film with him because The Rock's playing him.
Right.
Why they're doing a standalone film of Black Adam, I don't know.
You
So
just
they
said
can make more
because
money
because
and
The
do
Rock
extra
is in it.
films. Obviously.
Look, I love The Rock, but he's not got the best track record.
No.
And I don't think it's going to be good.
DC doesn't have the best track record.
No, so when you put them together, it's a recipe for disaster.
Mhm.
The whole thing's not going to work. I mean, every time we bring up DC, we end up saying they're a mess and it's not going to work. But the fact is they're a mess and it's not going to work. So I'll keep fucking saying it.
Yeah, we'll stop saying it when they prove us wrong.
My only issue with this is we're the only people that seem to think this, or only like.
About Wonder Woman, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else seemed to love Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
And
Yeah.
Suicide Squad. I mean, a lot of people love that as well.
Yeah, but
Mm.
like, I think that's the vocal minority.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Like, it's pretty well known
Yeah.
that it's bad.
yeah. Disney live action news.
No.
Yep, thought that would be Lewis's reaction.
Mm.
Do you want to guess what film it's going to be, Lewis?
Oh yeah, that could be fun.
Okay, so I know Aladdin, Lion King, Dumbo are in the works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I heard Mulan is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing Winnie the Pooh at one point. I'm not sure if they're continuing that.
That would be uncomfortable.
Yeah, extremely. Let's see, what else can they do? They've done Cinderella, so they might do. They've done Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, so they might do Sleeping Beauty.
Alright, do you want a hint? I'm
Which-
pretty sure someone falls to their death at the end.
Snow White,
No. Does someone fall to their death at the end?
Lion
In Snow
King.
White, I don't
No,
think so.
no,
And it's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
she
In
pushes
this.
the witch off the end.
Oh, yeah.
At the edge of the
does.
cliff.
I don't know.
This, I think someone does.
I can give you a hint.
Well,
I'm
Lion
pretty-
King, someone falls to their death.
I heard a lot of Disney films where people fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay.
Maybe someone doesn't fall to their death. I'm pretty sure they do. What are you doing, you man?
I'm giving a hint.
Oh, right. Okay.
What's the hint is that you're.
Put your head down a bit more. No, not like sit down. Look at his body posture.
Oh, the Hunchback of
There we
Notre
go.
Dame.
Oh,
Yes.
that hurt.
But why?
I don't know. Can you confirm that someone falls to their death at the end? I'm pretty sure they do, right?
I haven't seen Hunchback for a long time.
I think someone falls to their death.
Yeah, I can imagine him falling to his death, I suppose.
Because you'd think you have Notre Dame in a film and you have someone fall off it.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
it makes sense. Yeah.
Because it's a Disney film, so they want people to fall to their death as much as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think of that, Liz?
It's not one of my favourites, so
No.
I don't massively mind. But still, it's still one of the classics that you don't want to touch.
I'm not sure it's as classic as everyone thinks.
No, I can't imagine that many people that I know saying it's their favourite Disney film.
I can't imagine that many people that I know saying, I've watched Hunchback of Notre Dame in the past 10 years.
I don't think I've watched it in the past
No.
10
No, I
years.
haven't.
Oh my god. I was thinking I was probably watched it when I was like 7 or something, but I'm 19.
Yeah.
The fuck did that happen?
It's still got some good songs in it though, and some like emotional
Yeah.
scenes.
Do you think Will Smith will play the Hunchback? Sorry, Quasimodo.
Yeah, no, I hope not.
I hope Will Smith's in every single Disney live action film from now on.
Will Smith should play Timon in The Lion King. Timon and Pumbaa, I think he could pull it
Yeah.
off.
Seth Rogen should play one of them, right? Probably Pumbaa.
I could actually see that,
Yeah.
but I hate Seth Rogen, so I don't hate him. I just don't like some of his work.
He's the same character in every film.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But I think it could work.
I'd
in
love a
Lion
stoner Pumbaa.
King. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think Disney would hire Seth Rogen though.
Probably not.
Given his current filmography, I'd say probably not.
Hmm. So yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's not something I'm overly fussed by. like they did Pete's Dragon.
I didn't
watch
really.
that. I didn't watch it.
That
I
wasn't
don't really.
terrible.
I didn't
It
really
was-
care about it.
Yeah, it was okay. But
Okay.
I don't. I've never seen Pete's Dragon.
No, neither have I.
So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean it's something. I guess. I think people think of it as a classic, but no one really remembers it as much as I say.
Yeah, I don't even remember if someone falls to their death at the end.
I'm just pretty sure someone falls down. Alright, should we get on to trailers then? Because there's a lot of them.
Okay, go for it.
Right, let's start off with Lewis's favourite,
Oh.
Jigsaw. Every time we get a piece of Jigsaw news, I just want to remind you about it.
I know you do.
How far off is it now?
I think it's October because it's for Halloween, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it probably is.
It is, because
It says so on the end of the trailer,
yeah,
actually.
it said he's coming back to reclaim Halloween.
You know what? Looks better than the other ones,
I don't care.
but
I haven't seen the other ones, and I don't want to see the other ones. I don't want to see this one, but I have to.
they're gonna have a Saw marathon.
No, we're not.
Oh,
no,
we should
no.
totally do that.
No,
Yeah.
I won't make it through that.
We're 100% doing that.
We'll order like really gruesome looking food as well. Like we'll get chili, and we'll get what else looks. We'll get those tomatoes that
Alright,
you
we're
cook
not
in
having
them.
this in my house then, because I don't want Lewis throwing up in my house.
You're not having it in my house because I'm not. You're
We'll
not
do
coming
it-
to
we'll do
my
it
house.
outside.
If you come to my house with the Saw box set, I'm not letting you in.
We'll disguise it in something else. we'll put the DVDs in a Star Wars box set.
Yes.
I'll watch the first one. That's as far as I'll go.
It's not even a gruesome one.
I know. That's why I watch it.
That's got like no gore in it.
That's why I said I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I can barely get through a review for the other ones. I've watched a review for them.
Because it shows footage from the film.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Oh, I love it.
Someone gets glued to a car chair and then ripped out through the windscreen,
Oh, yeah,
and their
I
back
forgot
skin
about that one.
it stays on the seat.
Yeah.
Someone has to cut their arm off.
Yeah,
Because-
that's like pretty common.
Yeah, I know.
stuff.
I know, but like, I'm trying to remember things. Did someone get pushed into a pit of needles?
Oh yeah, that the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the one with the key behind the eye.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I hate that one, to be fair, because I hate anything to do with eyes.
I don't like stuff to do with teeth.
I don't like eyes or teeth or any gore.
You just don't like eyes and teeth.
No, least favorite body parts.
What? All right. Well, Lewis is evidently traumatized by this trailer. But
Yeah.
Yuan, what did you think of the trailer as someone who's actually seen the Saw films?
I haven't seen all of them, but I mean, it looks alright.
Yeah. I mean, it looks more like an actual horror film.
Yeah,
the
than just the
others.
gore fest.
Yeah. So it could be decent. I mean, it's probably not going to be, but like it could be. The first one is a good film, and the third one's not bad either.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
The rest are all pretty terrible if you don't like gore. I just like to see gore sometimes, and like so I don't mind them.
I don't
Yeah,
mind
I'm not
it.
really that bothered about gore, but they're just not like brilliant films, really,
No,
are
they're
they?
not. They're not great films.
It's just taken to a bit of an extreme, I feel. Like, I can handle
I don't
light
think
gore.
they are anymore though. Like if you go back and watch those films, I don't think they're as gory as a lot of other stuff that's come out since.
I mean, Deadpool was pretty gory, like certain bits of that.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
probably not to the
Not to the extent of
Saw.
Saw, but I mean,
I can handle Deadpool gore and Game of Thrones gore. Even
I'd
though-
say there's some bad stuff in Game of Thrones.
yeah,
It's
the
like
eyeball
what?
eyeball scene.
eyeball scene.
Yeah, in
Oh yeah.
season 4 with the mountain.
Yeah, with the
Oh,
that's pretty fucked up.
I wouldn't have called that the eyeball scene. I would have called that the crushing the head in scene. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, like there's a lot of shit. I don't think they're that gory anymore.
Okay.
And
So
it's,
maybe they'll really step it up for this one.
the thing is,
Especially
like-
for Lewis. I've been listening to our podcast like,
Yeah.
guys, we haven't got enough gore in this.
I think the gore in them is so over the top that you can't take them seriously.
Okay.
It's not like something like I don't know, like what's the Hostel, where it's like it's difficult to watch. It's like it's so ridiculous. You're like, well, that's just funny.
Okay. Maybe I will watch a Saw marathon with you then.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. We'll lock the doors.
Yeah.
Nice. So my Saw trap is watching Saw movies.
Yeah, the trap is you have to get through them without killing yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably going to be difficult.
Alright, the next trailer that came out was Pacific Rim Uprising.
I wouldn't even call it a trailer.
No. It's a strange thing, isn't it?
It is.
So it's sort of like a marketing thing for the Jaegers, I guess.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Weird. Yeah.
It's very strange. When I first saw it, I thought it was like a mobile game.
Yeah.
It was a tie-in to the film.
Mm.
But it's not. It's like the actual trailer for the film.
It is only a teaser trailer though, isn't it? So
Yeah, but it's still weird as fuck.
yeah.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Hear my cat?
Hmm?
My cat just meowed.
Oh, I thought you meant your foot.
No.
I didn't hear your
No.
cat meow.
Okay, I'll just carry on. I may cut that out. I may not, though. Who knows?
Yep. Probably not.
Probably not. I leave most stuff in.
You do.
Can't be honest editing. So much effort to try and find things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys care about Pacific Rim 2?
Not really. I enjoyed the first one,
Yeah.
but I'm not really looking forward to a sequel or anything.
The thing is, like, it's not even going to be directed by Del Toro,
Mm.
so there's that element's gone, and that was like the thing that sort of got me to watch the first one.
Mm. Yeah.
I think like the monster designs and stuff are the most interesting part of that film. And I think they're just going to be really generic in the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they are as well.
And like the Jaegers look sleeker, but like, who really cares?
Mm.
It
Yeah.
also seems to just be one guy can control them now.
Yeah. There were always two, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean like the first film made a big thing about that, but I guess this one doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah. They're like more like Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be more like Power Rangers. I mean, John Boyega's in it. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen him in anything bad.
What have you seen him in?
Attack the Block and Star Wars.
Right. I haven't seen Attack the Block.
Good film. The new Doctor is in it. Jodie Whittaker.
Ah.
Did you talk about that last week?
I don't think we did. I think we accidentally
No.
missed that out. We should probably talk about that.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it now? Are we
Yeah,
done with
fuck it,
Pacific
let's
Rim?
talk about it. Nah, I think we're done on Pacific Rim.
Okay.
Yeah, the Doctor's a woman. Why the fuck are people getting so pissed off about this?
Yeah, I don't really care.
The trailer came out and I was like, alright, cool. So, the Doctor's a woman now. That's cool. She's a good actress, so I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked in the comment section and it's just fucking middle-aged men that have been Doctor Who fans their whole life going, the Doctor shouldn't be a woman, it's always been a man, this is sexist. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just not worth getting angry about, is it?
No. I'm just kind of annoyed that, like, I feel like they wouldn't have done it if there wasn't so much stuff going on about, like, gender equality and stuff like that.
No, yeah, I feel like they're doing
That's the only reason they've done it.
Yeah. But like...
But at the same time, I really hate Doctor Who at the moment. So if
Yeah.
if they give it a massive change now,
Yeah.
maybe that's going to get me back into it.
I don't care why they've done it. as long as they do it well.
Yeah, as long as it's good.
And the new writer is from Broadchurch. Broadchurch is really good. She's from Broadchurch, so they work well together.
Yeah.
It could work out fine. I mean, it could be complete shit again, but I don't think it's because it's a woman.
No.
No.
But people will say that, won't they?
Yeah, 100%. Like if this series isn't like brilliant, then there'll just be guys going, "Oh, it's because it's a woman. It's like it doesn't work as well as when it's a man."
So hopefully they're going to work really hard to make it be really good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Probably won't though.
Yeah, I'll just rely
To
on
be
that.
honest, I'm just happy Moffat's going.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Stephen Moffat. God damn, I hate him. The thing is, like, the first series he did was good. Matt Smith's first series was good. Although I still don't like Matt Smith at all.
Yeah.
I think he was a bad doctor.
I know.
Bad doctor.
His eyes are too far into his head.
They are a bit far in.
And he has no eyebrows. I'm going to prove it right now.
You say I can't think offhand of his
No.
eyebrows.
I'm going to put this image on the screen for anyone listening on YouTube. It's with no eyebrows. Look at the lack of eyebrows on that
Oh yeah.
man.
Wait, no.
I mean, they're obviously drawn on. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
I suppose he doesn't have any eyebrows.
He doesn't have eyebrows.
His eyes are too sunken and they go into his sockets.
His eyebrows are under his
His eyebrows have become his eyelashes.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't like him as the Doctor.
No, I think he was just a bad actor. He's
Right.
not a good actor. He played it way too like childish,
Yeah.
and then when he did the serious parts, I couldn't take him seriously.
Mm.
I'm in like a group chat with some of the people on the course, and the other day, like, someone was like, "So what do you think of the new Doctor?" And I was like, "Its sound can't be worse than Matt Smith," and I triggered one of the girls in my class. Yeah. But yeah, so can't be worse than Matt Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a message. Back to trailers. Ready Player One got a trailer. We just watched it.
We did.
You guys excited for this?
Not really, no.
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 What was the last good Spielberg film? So you're struggling.
Did he do Bridge of Spies?
You did. You got me there. Alright, what's the last good family Spielberg film? I'll tell you what it is. Jurassic Park.
You don't even like Jurassic Park.
I don't even like Jurassic Park. This is the last good family film.
What year was
Yeah.
that?
1994?
Oh dear.
Or was it 93?
We googled this before when
I
we
think
were
it was
watching.
94.
Yeah.
It was 94.
23 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So this is going to be brilliant.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad.
Well, he's had 23 years to get it right.
Mm.
None of his other ones have got it right.
That's what they've all been working towards.
Mm.
Each one is just like trial and failure.
So, this is like made up of a load of different properties.
I don't know the story of Ready Player One. I know it was a
I've read
book.
the book.
No, I haven't read the book.
Joe, our friend, hates the writer.
Yeah, I can't remember why. I just
Who
remember
is
he
the
hates
writer?
him. I don't know.
I don't know, but the other night, like, Joe was just like, look at these weird poems the writer of
Yeah.
Ready Player One wrote.
Yeah, they were pretty weird poems.
Wait. Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, I didn't know what he was doing.
I was
just reading poems.
I just started ignoring it.
he
He
was
was
just
like, I don't
reading-
know what he's doing.
He was reading this weird nerd porn poem at me, and I'm like, Joe, just stop. Please. It's really strange. But yeah, so it's got a lot of different properties in it. We see the Iron Giant,
Mm-hmm.
the DeLorean,
Yeah.
Deathstroke and Harley Quinn. Was there anything else?
I'm pretty sure I saw Freddy Krueger.
I saw Freddy Krueger. There was like a Tron cycle, I think, but maybe it was just...
Just a motorcycle that sort of looked like a Tron cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff coming. Back to the Future's 20th Century Fox, right? Because I don't think it's Warner Brothers.
It's Universal, because it's in Universal Studios.
Oh, it's Universal.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still, whatever happens, it's not Warner Brothers.
I don't know.
Well, if it's Universal, it's not
Right.
Warner Brothers.
Okay. All right.
So
So
they've
yeah.
had to, like.
I don't know, because
negotiate
sometimes
deals.
they share rights, don't they? And there's different things.
Well, there'll be like, the only thing they'll really do is, one company can have the distribution rights, and the other
Right.
will have.
Well,
production.
Spielberg had input on Back to the Future, didn't he?
Yeah,
so
so
he
maybe
got
that's got
some kind
something to do
of
with it.
leeway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the Iron Giant Spielberg? No, it wasn't. Was it?
I don't think it was.
It's a good film. I haven't seen that for years.
Yeah. They'll make a
Um,
live action reboot of it. Don't worry.
They'll probably just turn this into a live action reboot of it. Yeah, I don't really care about the film, to be honest.
No.
The premise has potential, but it looks like it's just going to be a racing film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does just kind of look like an action film, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a bit disjointed, because I think it's going to be set pieces, and it's going to be like.
Look at this character.
Yeah.
You know this character. Look at it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's here.
Was there an orc in that, or was it just some generic like creature?
It's probably some generic creature that's supposed to remind you of an orc.
Looked like an orc. With
Well,
guns.
orcs are like out there now, so like, it's not even connected to Lord of the Rings. 'Cause
Yeah.
you got Warcraft as well. You got
Yeah.
everything. You got loads of stuff with orcs in it.
Yeah.
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 We being too cynical on this? I feel like people are more excited for this.
Well, I'm sure people who've read the book are excited if they enjoyed the book.
Yeah. The book written by that
The
porn
weird,
guy.
strange porn poem nerd
Yeah.
man.
The poem was like about halfway through I sort of stopped listening, but like from what I could gather, the poem was about how porn isn't for smart people, and
Yeah.
that he wants porn about nerdy girls.
Yeah.
It was strange.
He said he wanted girls who are smarter than him and enjoy playing video games and
Yeah,
all that.
sounds like a strange dude.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, let's go to the next trailer, shall we?
Yeah.
Did you say he sounds like a strange dude?
Oh, he's such a knob.
Strange.
He's such a knob.
Is the next thing Stranger Things?
Kingsman got a trailer.
Yes, it did.
You excited for Kingsman? You only saw Kingsman like a month or two ago.
I did, yeah. I really
First
liked
time.
it. I'm very excited.
because it's a good film.
Yeah.
Looks like Harry's just back, like back on the team.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's not.
Well, no, he is because like
No, I mean like
Like initially in the film.
I feel like maybe it's someone in disguise as Harry, and then like, oh look, it's Harry, and then it's actually just kidding. It's not. It's me.
I think I'd
not
be
Harry.
more annoyed if they did that than if they just brought him back.
Okay then.
Because then you're just doing a fake out.
Well, yeah. Well, why did they show it in the trailer? Is why I'm thinking that, because that's a big thing
Yeah,
to spoil in the trailer.
I don't know.
So I feel like it's the double bluff.
Marketing's not great. There you
Yeah.
go.
That's
The
that's
explanation.
probably the more logical explanation. Yeah.
I hope they like do something more than just bring him back and have him be a member of the team like straight away. I want him to like just explore his character a bit more, I guess.
Yeah.
If it is actually him, or if maybe Lewis is right, maybe they're doing the double bluff.
Yeah.
Maybe it's some guy with a Mission Impossible mask on.
Yeah.
That would work in the genre, I guess.
Yeah.
It would.
Could make a joke at that, because that's what this is, parody of spy genre.
It is.
They did British spy genre. Now they're doing American spy genre. And
All right.
Mission Impossible is American. If you guys don't
Oh,
know.
is that what they're going for? Oh my god.
Yeah, well, they're going over to America, aren't they? Because they got
Right.
The Statesman in this, which is Channing Tatum and Jeff Bridges and all.
Yeah.
Halle Berry.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe American spy genre this time.
Yeah.
Maybe Mission Impossible tropes. That could be interesting.
Could be.
Yeah. Yeah, the action looks good.
That sound was strange.
So Justice League got a new trailer.
Yeah.
No, let's actually talk about Strange Things. 'Cause,
Okay.
like, Justice League's pretty big. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm just not as excited for Stranger Things Series 2 as I feel I should be.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
I don't know what it is. I don't know whether I just really liked the first series while I was watching it and reflecting on it. It's not as good as I thought it was. Or whether this trailer's just not particularly exciting.
Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause it kind of felt like the end of the story. Like I was
Yeah.
satisfied with the ending. I
Yeah,
don't
just
need
like
to
a
see
one-off
anymore.
series
If they
Yeah.
didn't have him throw up the little worm thing at the end,
Yeah.
then that could have just been completely standalone series.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God damn.
Yeah. So Will's connected to the Upside Down still.
Yeah.
There's a big creature in the Upside Down. Looks bloody chonging.
you were gonna say that.
It sure does look bloody chunging.
Chonging means big, for those of you who do not know. Very big. What do you think it is? Like some sort of Cthulhu type deal?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Be cool, I guess. I want to see Cthulhu. It's like, yo, Cthulhu, my G, my home dog. How are you doing?
Cthulhu's been ruined for me by South Park.
Cthulhu in South Park, great. I, the kid, have summoned the great Lord Cthulhu.
Oh, come on, Cthulhu. He starts patting him. Ah, I love South Park.
It's so good. When's that back? It's gotta be soon.
It's got to be soon, yeah.
Fucking love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what else happened in this trailer? What else actually happened in this trailer? Because I can't think of anything.
Played a game in an arcade, and then Will was like in the Upside Down.
Yeah. 11 puts a hand through the wall.
Yeah.
She does do that.
That's about it.
That was at the very end. I feel like there was something in the middle. I remember the very start and the very end.
There's a new girl in class.
Oh yeah.
Ginger girl.
I didn't remember what the colour of her hair, but yeah.
She's ginger.
Okay.
Yep.
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 What else is there? Is that it? Is that it for Stranger Things?
Probably not, but I
I'm
don't
just
think.
not as excited for this film as I should be. I mean, like, it's happening on... It's coming out on Halloween, I think.
Alright.
Too bad I'll be watching Saw.
Damn.
They're dressed as Ghostbusters.
Was that in this trailer?
Oh no,
That was in the teaser, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, I just feel like they could have left it.
They could have, yeah. But I don't think they could have, actually, because the demand from everyone.
Maybe they should just not listen to people. Maybe they should not want money.
Maybe.
God damn it, Netflix. Why do you want money? Fuck you. Right, let's get on to the big ones then. Shall we do Justice League or Thor first?
Whichever one you're feeling, Dan.
I'm just gonna check this is still going. Yep, still going.
Excellent.
I don't mind. You guys choose because I don't want to choose.
We'll do Justice
I'm sick
League
of
first.
choosing.
We'll do
Justice League first.
Okay. Looks alright.
I was so expecting you to say Thor then.
Yeah, it does. It looks alright.
I mean, I guess the first Batman v Superman trailer looked good as well.
Yeah.
Second one didn't, but
No.
like,
Isn't this the second
this
Justice
is the
League trailer?
second one, so maybe that equates to a good film.
Probably not.
No, almost definitely not. But there are some elements that I quite liked in this trailer.
Do share, Dan.
I liked a couple of the jokes,
Mm-hmm.
the Flash's jokes in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I like when he was like, I've never fought people before, I just run up to them and push them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, and I like at the end when they're all gone, and he's like, oh, so they just disappeared. That's rude. And then he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
The action looks okay. We got big grey guy again, and
Mhm.
CGI lightning battle,
Yeah.
which has been in every film.
Every film.
Every film ever.
My favourite scene in Baby Driver is the big grey guy in the CGI lightning battle.
I can't wait to see that film again. I fucking love that film.
Yeah, I might just come in just for the scene with the giant grey guy and the CGI lightning fight.
Yeah, so it's a massive grey guy. I can't. They can't do that anymore after this film.
This is the last one.
They're not allowed to.
No.
If I see that in another trailer after this film, I'm not going to see the film. I'm putting my foot down.
I bet you'll
Okay.
still go.
No, I have to see Justice League because it's Justice League. But after that, maybe Flash, because like Flash is my favorite DC character, and I feel like I need to see his first film, like feature-length film.
Mm-hmm.
But other than those two, I'm not going to see it if it's got some CGI grey guy in the final fight. Which means that if they make a Cyborg standalone film, I'm not allowed to see it because he's a CGI grey guy.
He
so
is.
even if his villain's not, I'm not allowed to see it.
Okay. What about a CGI purple guy?
No.
So you're not seeing Infinity War then?
No, this is DC films.
Oh, it's just DC films?
Yeah, because their CGI is terrible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know why, but like their CGI is just really shit.
Mm.
They oversaturate everything and they bump the contrast to as high as they possibly can. And it looks fucking horrific.
It does.
But for some reason people are like, the action's the best part of these films. No, it's fucking not. It's terrible. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The only action that's been good in these films is the Wonder Woman hand-to-hand fight scenes.
Yeah, that was pretty good, I suppose.
Because it's not against some massive fucking grey guy.
Yeah, but they still
You know
have
what
that
bit of
massive
shit in
grey guy.
that film? The bit where she fights a massive fucking grey guy. CGI lightning and fire.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
I guess they don't have a grey sky this time. This time it's red. That's different. That's something.
CGI red sky.
Yeah. Aquaman has a cool scene where like he's on the fly thing, and he like falls down and he's like stabbing it, and then it crashes through the building. I forget what they're called.
I didn't know in the first place.
It's gone. Like it's Dark Side minions.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what they're called.
Just call them minions. I don't think anything else is called minions. Can't think of anything else. Like, when you say minions, I think of the Dark Side minions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nothing else comes to mind.
I like to think of Dark Side with Despicable Me minions. How good would that be?
The Justice League has to fight off a bunch of minions.
Oh, that's brilliant. No, angry. What else made me angry in this trailer? There's more CGI. There's like the bat thing, like it's like a spider pod thing, and like it's climbing up walls, and Cyborg's like, hi Alfred, I'm taking over this.
Yeah.
And Alfred's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm some CGI cunt that like you never met, and Batman's trusting me, but like why wouldn't he really tell you about who I am? Because I'd think he'd inform you of what's going on really in this, and not just get some random guy from on the street that he doesn't fucking know and that he's told you nothing about.
That's my favourite line in the trailer.
So fucking dumb. Hasn't even come out and I'm fucking done. I remember quite liking this trailer, but now it's all just really making me angry.
Because you're thinking about the CGI grey guy.
Yeah. Fuck a CGI grey guy. I mean, the trailer opens on Wonder Woman, clearly because everyone other than us apparently loved Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, we need to put her in more of the film. I imagine that's what's going to happen with most of these reshoots. I think the bit with the Amazons is from the reshoots.
Yeah.
I think they're putting more of that in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't want more Wonder Woman in this. I mean, she's decent.
Yeah. If she does something alright, if it's a good film, I won't mind.
Yeah.
But you know what comes with Wonder Woman?
If that theme plays once, I'm walking out.
No, you're not.
I am.
It's Justice League. You're not walking out.
What about if that theme plays with a CGI grey guy?
That's the plan.
Ooh.
If it's-
CGI lightning.
If that film plays that theme at the end during the final battle against a CGI grey guy, I am walking out.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay.
We'll hold us out.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm 100% walking out if that theme gets played in that final
I
battle.
feel like there's a high chance of that happening.
Yeah.
I'm happy to walk out because I know how it's going to finish.
What if the theme is like just sort of put into the rest of the music?
Still walking out.
Okay. So even if it's just like a flute.
Yep.
Okay.
Just someone whistling the tune as they're walking down.
Wonder Woman's whistling it throughout the film.
Whenever she's fighting.
Yeah, fuck that theme. Superman's back.
Yeah, we do see Superman's back.
No, we see his shoulder.
Counts as his back. Because it's the back of his shoulder. I was trying to make a joke, Dan.
I know what you're trying to do with this, but I want to ruin your life.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you've made your intentions clear.
Well, I got you on this podcast.
You could slowly ruin my life episode by episode. You've already called me a racist, homophobe, and sexist.
Hey, I didn't put up the episode where I called you a racist.
Alright, that's fine then.
So, you know.
Oh yeah, you didn't. That was the Spider-Man episode that we didn't do.
Well, I got halfway through editing it and I was like, we're all clearly very tired and we don't care. And like, you and watched the first film and that's it. And like, we hadn't, us two hadn't watched any of it. We didn't know what we were talking about, so I was like, nah, I'm not putting this up.
Yeah, probably the best thing to do.
Yeah. Although I left because like they're all numbered on my computer. I didn't want I didn't delete that episode from my computer, so I left the numbering as it is on my laptop.
All right, so we skipped a number.
So we just skipped one on YouTube and SoundCloud. Yeah.
Cool. So we're lying to our audience.
Yeah, our audience of. I'm pretty sure our last one got 0 views. I mean, it may be because I didn't share it. That's all.
Oh well.
But if you subscribed, you'd know,
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
exactly. I think
Yeah. Hear that,
are
all
you
0
subscribed,
reviews.
Lewis?
I'm subscribed, yeah.
Right, me and Lewis maybe are only 2 subscribers.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll subscribe when I get home.
To be honest, I just like talking about this shit.
Yeah, I
don't
like
give a shit
talking
if
to
anyone
you
listens.
guys about this stuff. I enjoy it, so
Yep.
fuck you if you don't listen, I don't care.
Fuck you if you don't listen. Message to all our non-listeners. Fuck you.
We should just buy a banner somewhere, put our logo on it, and say, and write that on it.
Okay.
That should be our new slogan. Fuck you if you don't listen.
Have we got anything else to talk about for Justice League?
No.
No.
No, not
No.
really. Ewan, what's up with your stomach?
I don't
Sort it
know.
out.
That was so loud.
Okay, we'll move on to a superhero movie I'm actually looking forward to.
Yes. I was going to try and think of something that you wouldn't be looking forward to, but I can't think of anything.
Jigsaw.
It's not a superhero.
Yeah, no, Jigsaw's my favourite
It could be.
superhero.
Okay. Let's ignore that joke that I wanted to make, but I couldn't. Thor. This is hands down the best trailer that's come out in the past week.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm excited for this film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything looks great about it. The
Mhm.
comedy is on point because it's Taika Waititi, and Taika Waititi's my bae.
Mhm.
There's not an element of this that I don't like. Not gonna lie. I think the Hulk CGI is different, but I think it's better than it ever has been.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. They've changed his design slightly. I don't know whether it's literally just because his hair's slightly shorter, but I'm like, that just looks so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is about it, but it looks far better than it has before. And like, it didn't look bad before by any
No,
means.
yeah.
Hulk can talk now.
Yeah.
According to the makers of the film, there's the reason for that is because Bruce Banner's been the Hulk for 2 years, like solidly. He hasn't changed back to Bruce Banner,
Oh,
so
right.
the Hulk has like the vocabulary of a 2-year-old.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah.
He did say puny god in Avengers.
Yeah,
I could say that when I was 2.
but
Right.
maybe he just picked up the word puny, and Loki had just said God, so maybe he was just putting words together.
Yeah, he didn't know what he was saying.
No.
So yeah, the trailer looks great. I like when he's like, when we had a fight recently, he's like, oh, who
Okay.
won? He's like, I won easily.
Yeah.
That was good. It looks far better than like most of the Marvel films that have come before it.
Mm.
There's a video essay online. I can't remember who did it, but it's about the color grading in Marvel films.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And with Guardians 2, they switched to a new camera.
Mm-hmm.
The colours like massively improved since then. And in this film, it looks like they've actually done something about the colour grading, because it looks fucking so vibrant, and it looks more like a comic book film now.
Mm.
Yeah.
and I'm just happy that it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks as fun as it is.
Yeah, Spider-Man looked fun. That had much better colour grading as well. But I feel like this is going to be the one for it, because it's got like the fucking I forget what it's called, but like the Rainbow Road thing.
Oh yeah,
It's good.
I forget what it's called as well. Never mind.
Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
From Mario Kart.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, of course that is the name. Come, Loki, we must cross the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart.
Be careful not to fall off the edge.
We cannot walk down it. You must get in this tiny little car.
Watch out for the bananas.
It's a big jump, but it's okay. We have a cannon.
It's a big jump, but it's okay. We have jump boots. We'll get to that.
No, get to that later. Oh god.
Yeah, is there any like standout moments in the trailer for you?
It's the Hulk bit where he's talking. Like, he's saying he's fire and Thor's water, and they're both fire. Hulk's a raging fire,
Yeah.
Thor's more of a smouldering fire.
That's great. So, what's her name? The goddess of death.
Don't know.
Is it Mira?
I don't know, Dan.
I think it might be Mira.
Okay.
Well, that could be a completely different character.
Okay. We'll go with Mira.
Oh, hang on. Guess in a phone call.
No, don't leave the room. Answer it. Who do you think it is, you are?
His dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Dan's dad.
Yeah, it's his dad.
shouldn't be.
Sounds like his dad.
Yeah, alright, I'm just doing a
Definitely his
podcast at
dad.
the moment. It's alright. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. It was my father.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Are you gonna cut that bit out?
Maybe. I might cut it down. I don't know if I'll cut it out.
Okay.
There's a couple of people on my course that's like listened to it, and they were just like, yeah, it's just you guys talking and then laughing like for like half an hour. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're laughing a lot.
That's pretty much the consensus of my work friends who've listened to one episode.
Yeah.
They listened to it without me knowing that they listened to it,
Right.
and then they were quoting me, and they just say things and start laughing, and I was like, why is that funny? but apparently they were quoting me, and I'd just forgotten that I'd said anything like that.
Right, fair.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to listen again. I think it was too much work for them. I don't think they got even through the whole episode.
No. No, that's fair. Okay. What else? What were we talking about? Thor. Yeah, looks good. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we can say.
It looks like Thor might be the embodiment of like Mjolnir. No, rather than like Mjolnir having the power, because Thor's like electric at the end.
He is electric at the end. He has electric eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll turn grey.
And be a big grey guy with CGI lightning around him.
Don't do it, Marvel. Don't do it. So, you know how in at the end of Avengers, Thanos is like, he's on about caught in death.
Yeah, I was thinking this. Is that her?
Yeah, is that her? Because she's like, I'm the goddess of death. Is that who's trying to?
Is she? But she's not actual death.
No, but she's the goddess of death, and
So maybe they're just like a team. Like it's actual death and the goddess of death.
Maybe. In the comics.
Okay, go on, educate me, Dan.
No, you're pretty much on the ball. Because in the comics, Thanos wants to actually get with death rather than the goddess of death, just death. Nice.
Thanks.
But I'm thinking maybe they'll change it up for the films because it's a big step. I mean, I guess they've done a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have thought they'd do for these films.
Yeah, there was a living planet in Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah,
too.
so maybe they will do just like straight up death, but I think it'll be easier for audiences to accept if it's this woman
Yeah.
that he's trying to court rather than the actual embodiment of death.
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting to connect them a bit more as well. Like, rather than just having death be some random entity that shows up in Infinity War. If you introduce it beforehand, then like it could be could work a bit better.
Yeah.
'Cause they've got a lot to do in Infinity War.
They do, yeah.
I know it's split into 2 films, but like the amount of characters in those films. Did you guys see the leaked footage?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
I
believe
did.
I don't believe in leaked footage.
I mean, it was a terrible angle, and you can't really see what's going on, but it still looks fucking brilliant.
Okay. I'm saving myself.
Apparently, it's going to come out like in a couple of months.
I can wait that long.
I mean, it looks really good. I'm glad I watched it, but you know, still,
Okay.
I think they should just release it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what they usually do when trailers get leaked.
Yeah, but I do understand why they're not, because like they want it to be something. Because the people that paid to go to Comic-Con, this is some of the stuff that they paid to go there for. Like
Yeah.
the exclusive trailers and information and all that, and like the fact that some companies will just put stuff up straight after they've done the Comic-Con panel is a bit shit, I guess.
Yeah.
You can just stay at home and watch all the trailers that you're gonna exclusively watch.
I feel like it's a different feeling though. Like being in a room.
Yeah, being
with all
really
the-
pissed off at all the people that are wooing.
I feel yeah, okay, alright.
You watched the Infinity War leaked footage. How pissed off were you at the people that were wooing?
They were wooing a lot.
Yeah.
Like, loads.
It's because of every tiny reference. They're like, I get the reference. Reminds me of some guy that was sat next to me last night when me and Yuan saw Spider-Man Homecoming. God, I hate this guy. Right. So
Story time, yay.
so there was this guy. I knew the second I sat down, because I came into the cinema a bit after Yuan, because I was like, I'm gonna pop across the road, get a pick and mix, because the pick and mix from the cinema is extortionate, right? So when I got my pick and mix, because I'd already seen the film, so I was like, it's okay if I miss the start.
Yeah.
Came in, sat down, was ready to go. About 30 seconds after I sat down, there was a tiny joke, and this guy goes, ha 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 ha, and I'm like, my God, I'm gonna hate this guy. So then, the moment I knew I hated him 100% was when Stan Lee appears on screen.
I hate Stanley.
And and he goes, ha ha ha, and he turns to his girlfriend and goes, that's Stan Lee. Everyone fucking knows it's Stan Lee, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Why? Everyone knows it's Stan Lee.
Yeah.
You're not some fucking genius comic book nerd just because you know who Stan Lee is. Shut your fucking mouth.
I feel like people who've never seen a Marvel movie know who Stan Lee is.
Yeah.
Like, he's that.
So he's there, he goes, ha, Stan Lee. It's like, yes, I know. And then throughout the film, every minute little reference to the comics, he'd make sure that he laughed as loud as he could, so that other people would know he understands that reference.
Yeah. Did he look round as he was laughing
Yeah,
to
he
make
did.
sure everyone was looking at him?
Prick.
Was he fat?
He wasn't too fat. No. There was like some guy that got up halfway through the film, and and he like looked like the embodiment of a comic book nerd. he was a large man with like this horrible scraggly beard and like really greasy hair.
Oh yeah, I saw him.
Yeah.
Was he like the comic book guy from The Simpsons?
He really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, there you go. I hate that guy. There was also, I just want to quickly say, if you talk during films, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind if you talk like once or twice to your mate who's there with you. Like,
Quietly.
Yeah. But if you talk throughout the entire film, I hate you as a human being.
Mm.
There was some, I don't know whether they were guys or girls behind us in War of the Planet of the Apes last night.
They just talked the whole way through.
The entire way through that film. And I could hear what they were saying. They were talking about the plot of the film. I was like, you're watching the film. Why are you discussing the plot of the film?
Yeah.
Right, that's a little rant over. What were we talking about?
Thor.
Yeah. So she might be the goddess of death that he's trying to court.
Cool.
And that could be interesting. Just set it up beforehand, you know.
Mm.
Get that shit done. Don't think there's really much else to talk about. Do you think Thor's going to get his hammer back?
I think he's going to get a new hammer.
I think he's going to get a new hammer. I'll tell you why. Because there's concept art for Infinity War where he's got a different hammer.
Yeah.
Looks like the Ultimate Comics version of Thor. His hammer.
Right.
Some comic book knowledge for you there. I know comic books. Do you know I know comic books?
No, because you didn't laugh
you
very
didn't laugh.
loudly when Stan Lee appeared, and you didn't tell me that was Stan Lee.
I guess I don't know comic books then.
I didn't know who that man was.
Gosh darn!
I don't know who that man who was in every Marvel movie is.
No, who could he be?
It's a mystery to me. I don't know anything. I wish someone would tell me who he was, so then I would understand.
Now I think about it, he didn't say that, Stan Lee. He went, ha ha ha, oh Stan.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
It's a pet hate for me when people call celebrities by just their first name.
Yeah.
It really bugs me.
But what I find funny about that is the guy's clearly like, he wants to be like, hey, I know that's Stan Lee, without saying that's Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh Stan, I know Stan.
My good friend Stan. I hate it. I hate it so much.
So I hate that guy that was sat next to me.
Yeah.
I probably would have moved.
It's pretty full.
Yeah. It was
Considering it's like,
surprisingly, they're both quite full.
yeah, considering it's like been a month since that came out, like
Yeah.
it was quite packed.
Mm. Right.
That cinema's doing much better than it used to.
Yeah.
Like it was every film I went to see, like it was completely dead before.
Mm. Well, they were
They're bigger films,
mostly
aren't
bad
they?
movies.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
People will pay to go and see those ones.
I went. What did I go to see? I remember going to see Room, and it was literally just me.
Literally just you?
Yeah,
So it's just you, no one else.
yeah.
You didn't go with anyone,
No, I went on my own to see Room.
and it was just you in the
It
cinema.
was just me in the cinema.
Same experience for me when I went to see Fast and Furious. I sat in the middle at the back, and I put my legs up and stretched my arms out, and
It
was
was
like,
great. I love
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I do like doing that. I did enjoy my experience a whole lot more.
Yeah, I hate having people in the cinema.
Yeah.
Right, I think we can move on to the topic of this week because we've been going for a long time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We're almost on an hour and a half.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
2 hours and well,
That's
an
like
hour
our
and a half of
normal
news.
episode.
Yeah.
So
So do you want to just talk about one of them and then leave the other one for when we see the sequel?
oh yeah, we should probably do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We watched.
You are sort
I'm
your
sorry.
stomach out.
I can't.
We're
help
recording a podcast.
So we were gonna watch like a load of video game films, but then we didn't. We watched.
We watched two.
it.
I think we didn't really think about timings
No, yeah,
very well.
we started in the evening.
Yeah, started at about 8, didn't we?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll probably rethink that for the next film that we have. So we'll talk about what I consider to be the single greatest film of all time. After watching it the other night, Super Mario Bros. Came out in 1993. My God, what a film! What a film, guys!
It was pretty amazing.
So I think it was the first time watching it for all of us, right?
It was, yeah.
I'm glad we could share that experience.
Yeah, I'm glad my first time was with you guys.
Alright, don't say it like that, Lewis.
Alright, sorry.
God damn.
Have I ruined it now?
Yeah.
Are we just ending the podcast now?
That's it. That's
okay.
the end.
Sorry.
Fungus.
Trust the fungus.
Trust the fungus.
Trust in the fungus.
What happened in this film?
Fuck knows. But I loved every second of it.
Oh, I adore this film.
Adore?
Adore.
They don't have doors, though.
So, we start the film with Mario and Luigi. No, we don't.
No, it's a baby.
Oh yeah,
baby hatching from an egg.
There's a woman leaves an egg on the doorstep of like a church, and then they take the egg into the church, and a baby hatches out of it.
A human baby hatches out the egg.
And then
it was a big egg.
Can you imagine a human trying to get rid of that egg?
And she must have laid in the egg, yeah. That must have been horrific.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's worse than giving birth to a child. Because the child is smaller because it's inside the egg. And the egg, stretches out, so it's slowly,
I don't really want to
bigger.
think about that right now.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, okay, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Must be.
Again, it's uncomfortable.
It's a great way to start a film, we'll just say that.
Yeah, best cold open of all time. And then we get the woman running off into the distance.
I couldn't tell if she was running away from the camera or towards the camera, because it was just weird.
It was away, I think.
Away,
yeah.
Right.
We don't know what happens to that woman after
I'm
that.
presuming she dies.
Yeah, but how?
She just laid an egg. I mean, I don't blame her for giving up.
So there's no living parents in the opposite universe.
No, every woman who gives birth dies straight after.
What about
big booby birthday? I reckon she could lay an egg and survive.
Yeah, she'd be okay.
I think she's laid a couple eggs in her time.
Okay, so then we get the Mario Bros. Logo. Definitely doesn't look like.
It doesn't look like
Mario Bros. Logo I knew.
No.
The connections to the game are just
not there.
No, it's minuscule, aren't they?
I was going to say it's the most accurate representation of Mario I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, it was basically like playing a game. Yeah.
Okay, so then we go to Mario and Luigi. Luigi's our main character, by the way, not Mario.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So and they're just typical plumbers, just doing plumber things.
Mm-hmm. Driving a van with no doors.
Driving a van that has no doors. They have plungers on the walls.
They do have plungers on the walls.
Because every plumber keeps plungers on the wall.
Well, yeah.
How else will you know that they're a plumber?
Yeah, exactly.
Apart from he says it lots of times.
He does say it there.
So then they go to a job, but they get beaten there by some other company. I can't remember the name of it.
It's Scarelli?
Yeah,
Scapelli.
Yeah.
Another Italian plumbing company.
So the way that plumbing works in this universe is the first one to get
yeah. The person who needs the plumbing job just calls every plumbing business in the area, and whoever gets there first gets the job.
Yeah. Makes sense, right?
It does make sense.
Yeah, what? They go to the place, and then they meet Daisy.
Daisy wants to use a payphone.
Oh yeah, but she's got no money.
So Luigi's like, this hot babe needs change, and I have change.
And then he listens to her on the phone. He listens to her phone conversation.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I heard you say your name was Daisy. Nice to meet you, Daisy.
And she's like, that means you must care about me. Are you sure?
So then they're like, we'll give you a lift. I mean, our van's broken, but we'll give you a lift. And then Mario's like, oh no, we fixed it.
Yeah, their van breaks down, and then it's instantly fixed.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter at all.
No.
They could have just parked up.
Yeah.
They didn't need to have it break down.
So then they go to... Where is it they're going? Is Daisy got a protest to go to or something?
Is she a paleontologist?
She's an archaeologist, isn't she?
Oh yeah, right. So then they go to the sewers because that's where dinosaurs are.
Yeah, all dinosaurs lived in the sewers. Everyone knows this.
And as they're walking through the sewers, she's like, they spot a set of bones, and she's like, before even actually looking at it, she goes, "It looks like some dinosaur, but like it's got human."
Yeah.
Bones as well.
Yeah.
She's like the best archaeologist of all time because she just senses what's going on there.
Yeah.
She doesn't even need to look. And then they go into like some weird off part of the sewer.
They go down a pipe that leads to a cave.
Yes, they do that. And then they fall through a wall in the cave.
They do.
Oh, Daisy has like this necklace thing that's like a piece of a meteorite.
Yeah.
And King Koopa's guys are trying to get that.
Mm-hmm.
So they like steal her necklace or something, or do they steal Daisy?
No, they're trying to steal Daisy because they don't go straight down
to steal Daisy.
the cave.
Oh, yeah, because they've gone to...
Scapelli tries to kill them with plumbing. Remember, because he tries to flood the pipes, so
yeah.
they run out.
Oh, and Mario has my favourite quote of the whole film, where they're chasing them, and he says, "No, they're coming that way. I've worked as a plumber for 20 years. You think I don't know what an echo in a pipe sounds like?"
Oh yeah.
Brilliant dialogue there.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Hoskins is acting the shit out of it.
Yeah, they go on a double date, don't they? And then Mario's girlfriend gets kidnapped, and he doesn't even realize.
Thought she was Paulina, and she wasn't Paulina.
Oh yeah.
Like, why would you not just have her as Paulina?
Yeah.
You obviously don't care about the games anyway. Like,
but did you watch the films? Yeah.
So then we've got.
Luigi and Daisy go on a date.
Yeah.
With Mario and I'm just gonna call her Pauline because she should have been.
Pauline.
And then Pauline gets kidnapped, and then Mario doesn't realize, but he goes home. Then Daisy and Luigi stay out for a bit, and they go to see the bones again, and then a couple of Scapelli goons try and flood the pipes.
Yeah.
And then they run out and run home to get Mario, and then come back, and it's still the same level of flooding. I don't know why they didn't just call him or something. They went all the way back to the house to get Mario. While this is a pretty...
Probably didn't have any change for the phone. He let Daisy use it all.
Yeah, he used all his change for the previous scene.
So let's just go to the Koopa Kingdom.
Yeah, I think that's when they go.
Yeah.
They fall through the wall.
So
they jump through the wall. He jumps this way and ends up that way.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah.
Oh, Bob Hoskins like falls through.
Oh yeah.
It's like this weird... He's like doing what was that meme that was going around where like some guy jumped off a bridge into a lake, and then it had like the music in the background. It's like do 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 do. Do you know the meme I mean?
No.
But it's like they cut it so that like he's just constantly falling, and they like put this space background behind him.
All right.
In this meme, and like it just reminded me of that meme.
Because
Bob Hoskins is just like flailing his arms, and they've just like spun him round.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's great.
It is brilliant.
It looks like a very, very bad version of like when the guys fall in through that other world in Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
So now we're in the Koopa Kingdom, and Mario and Luigi have the necklace.
Yes.
Yeah, because as Daisy is being pulled away, Luigi grabs the necklace.
Yeah.
And
like the
breaks it off.
Dirty thief he is.
Yeah. What a dick.
Yeah.
It's because he's Italian. Although he's not, because he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. They keep saying they're from Brooklyn. Not Italian at all.
Well, no, because all people from Brooklyn are Italian.
I forgot that, sorry.
No, but they all think they're Italian. They're all like, hey, I'm an Italian. Stop it.
Right, okay.
Spicy meatball. And then like, it doesn't... They're not Italian, they just think they're Italian. Because they have like one Italian great grandma or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So we're in the Koopa Kingdom now.
We are, yeah.
The greatest set design I've ever seen in my life.
Definitely.
All the cars are bumper cars.
Yeah, they're all attached with wires at the top, like a tram or bumper cars.
Yeah, I love it. Everything about this set is just brilliant. So basically, this other world is like, so our world, we evolved from primates, which is the world of Mario and Luigi, and then in this other world they evolved from is
dinosaurs.
It just dinosaurs, or is it like all...
I think it's just reptiles, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's why the egg at the start and stuff, because Daisy's actually
a reptile.
A reptile.
This is how evolution works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because we'd look exactly the same if we
lay
evolved
eggs.
from reptiles. We'd just lay eggs. Yeah.
So yeah, now we're in Koopa Kingdom, and it's all really strange. And King Koopa's trying to find the necklace, but Big Booby Bertha comes along and steals the necklace for no real reason.
There's the old lady first who says, "Have you got any weapons?"
Oh yeah,
and then attacks
I
them.
forgot about that. Yeah, they get attacked by an old lady.
Yeah,
and then she
and
falls
doesn't
into
Big
traffic.
Booby Bertha save them?
Maybe. But
And then
Oh yeah,
steals it.
she does. Yeah.
I don't know where it really goes from there.
No,
Do they
kind
escape? They
of
run away through the fungus. Is that then?
I don't think it's.
Are we showing the evolution machine?
Oh yeah, because in our world we have evolution machines where we can de-evolve people into monkeys.
Obviously.
So it only makes sense that they have a de-evolution machine where they de-evolve people into dinosaurs, but not proper dinosaurs.
No.
Gumbas. So Toad is a character in this that we see like playing anti Koopa songs. This must be later because they've been arrested by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they must, after they lose the necklace, I think they run into Toad.
Yeah.
And then they get arrested for being plumbers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, so they're like, we're on the lookout for some plumbers, and then they find Mario and Luigi, and they see that they have tools.
Yeah.
So they must be plumbers. They all get arrested, and Toad gets de-evolved into a Goomba.
It's horrific.
The animatronic head of whatever the fuck it is the most bizarre design I've ever seen in my life. They're like the suit they wear is like massive. It's like full people size.
Yeah.
So because it's obviously just people in a suit and then like a little puppet above the suit. So they're like 6 foot bodies, and then just a tiny little head sticking out above it. Oh, it's brilliant.
I think you need to put a little picture on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you can put a side-by-side comparison of what a Goomba actually looks like.
Goomba's like little fucking brown mushrooms.
Yeah, little brown mushrooms with legs. That's all they are. They're not 6-foot men with tiny little animatronic scaly heads.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, and it gets de-evolved. Mario and Luigi get arrested, and we find out that the names are Mario and Luigi Mario.
Yeah, that's why they're called the Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Because their last name is Mario.
I mean, I think that's actually right with the game as well. I think that's actually their last name.
I feel like it could be.
I think it might be in like one of the booklets for like the first game or the
Alright.
second one or something.
Okay.
So yeah, Mario and Luigi Mario.
It was comedic gold, that scene.
Yeah.
Like, I was laughing all the way through.
Yeah.
Because it was...
Isn't some... I remember there being some guy just like getting the shit beaten out of him, like just to the side of that scene.
Yeah, I think there was.
There's like some police officer just getting beaten up. He's just completely overlooked by all the other police officers. So what have we got next? King Koopa tries. He's like, "Where's the necklace? I'm your lawyer." Hey, that King Koopa guy's a really bad guy, isn't he? And
Oh yeah.
and I was like, "We don't have the necklace." And he's like, "I'm King Koopa and I'm a bad guy. I just told you I'm a bad guy."
Yeah. He pretends to not be King Koopa, and then he just instantly tells Mario that he's King Koopa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. I don't
And
understand
like,
it.
Big Booby Bertha got the necklace, so we can't help you.
Yeah.
And he's not like, "Okay, I'll just send you back to your Earth without the necklace."
No, he's like, I'm gonna de-evolve you into a chimp.
But then they put him in the de-evolving machine.
Yeah,
I don't know how
they-
that happens.
They punch a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and then they manage to get him in the de-evolution chair.
And it goes on his head, and he clearly starts to de-evolve.
Oh,
And
he's told them at this point that he used to be a T-Rex.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they're like, devolve him into a T-Rex.
Good
But no-
plan.
It'll
no
make
one-
it easier.
No one tells him. No one like actually stops it from happening.
No,
He just gets out of the machine and he's completely fine.
Yeah, his eyes go a bit funny.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
go to like a
Reptile.
reptile's eyes,
yeah.
like slits.
Yeah,
Mm.
but that's it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same reaction I had watching it.
From there, I'll be honest, I don't really know what happens.
Then
It's just a whole
there's a car chase, isn't there?
great fun adventure.
Is there a car chase?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they go through the fungus, and the
Oh,
fungus
yeah.
saves them.
Yeah.
And
So-
Luigi's like, the fungus is good, and Mario's like, I don't trust the fungus.
You
And then
gotta
he does.
trust in the fungus.
Then he trusts the fungus at the end.
Have they stolen the jump shoes by now?
No.
No, this is escaping Big Boopy Birthday. So after they escape King Koopa in the
Yeah.
car chase, they go to find Big Boopy Bertha in a nightclub.
Oh
A really sleazy nightclub.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Mario flirts with Big Boopy Bertha,
Dances with her, and then like
bites the
he
necklace off
almost
her.
motorboats her.
Yeah.
She helps them escape, right?
Yeah, he steals from her, and then
Yeah.
they try and help her. She helps them escape.
They
Use,
drop the necklace or something, though, isn't it? Like
Oh yeah,
down the
and someone
grate?
catches it on their shoe.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
So anyway, they escape somehow
with jump boots.
with jump boots.
Mhm.
Do they not throw it around a bit as well?
What?
Mario and
The
Luigi.
necklace.
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't remember at all.
I don't really care, to be honest. Oh, Daisy doesn't escape from King Koopa, does she?
Oh,
No,
no.
she's still trapped.
She's still in prison, and then we get introduced to Yoshi,
Oh yeah.
who's just a tiny dinosaur.
Yeah. I remember seeing something online where like you see a realistic Yoshi, not Yoshi, or however it's said. I used to say Yoshi.
He needs to say Yoshi
I'm gonna stick with Yoshi.
I say
because he says Yoshi.
Yeah. But maybe it was for something else that I saw.
Yeah.
Maybe there was like I can't remember.
It's not in this anyway.
No, it's not in this because he's just a dinosaur for the whole thing, like a regular dinosaur.
Doesn't have a shell or anything.
He's the only regular dinosaur in the film.
Yeah.
About people evolving from dinosaurs and the evolvement to dinosaurs. Because the Goombas are not dinosaurs.
No, they're just scaly things.
Yeah.
Well, some of them have like little lizard heads.
Yeah.
But like.
It doesn't say why.
No. Some of them have round mushroom heads, and then some of them are just lizards. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's such a bizarre film. So they've escaped in the car. The fungus has saved them.
Yeah. Well, they've escaped the nightclub with the jump boots as well.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Well, there's the setup, because the fungus gives Luigi a little bob-omb.
Oh yeah, but he's like, no, I'm not going to use that right now.
He doesn't use it yet.
No. A whole bob-omb is absolutely ridiculous.
I think we should just skip to that bit because I don't remember what happened between that and that.
Does anything happen between that?
Probably. The two guys that are really stupid, like Goomba, King Koopa's, like little two cousins, I think they were.
Yeah.
And I don't remember that.
So he puts them in the evolution machine.
But he evolves
them. He evolves them this time. So they're like really smart, but then they're still really dumb with everything they do after that. Yeah.
But the way they show that they're really smart is as soon as the first guy comes out of the evolution chamber, he's like, what's the square root of this number? This number. Why did you say that?
To show how smart they are, Lewis.
Oh, of course. So they get smart, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they start teaming up with Mario and Luigi.
What? They team up with them?
Yeah. Because Mario and Luigi like capture them and then tie them up, and they're like, actually, our cousin's a bit of a dickhead, isn't he? We'll help you defeat him.
I wish that was the line. Yeah, okay. So are we just gonna skip forward to the bomb?
Yeah, the climax of the film.
Yeah.
It's a confrontation. Is it Mario? It is Mario and
Mario
King Koopa.
Yeah, Mario and King Koopa.
And then Mario pulls out the little bob-omb. Like
it
is little. It's very small.
So we should probably say the fungus is Daisy's dad.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Who'd been devolved.
Yeah, Koopa
apparently he evolved from fungus.
Yeah, so some people evolve from reptiles, some people evolve from mushrooms.
Or did everyone evolve from fungus?
I think he must have just devolved him like really, really far.
Yeah, I think
before reptiles were a thing.
Yeah, okay.
Because apparently reptiles evolved from fungus. Yep. So Daisy's dad is the fungus, and that's why he's helping them.
And fungus is just a big, like, weird mush.
Yep.
That is
and
just
it's taken
everywhere.
over the whole city. Yeah,
it's just everywhere.
So yeah, he gives them a bomb, and then Mario like winds it up and puts it on the floor, and expects it to walk over to King Koopa.
And it
explodes.
Tiny. With tiny little legs.
Yeah, it's like he's a good 30 foot away from him.
Not even that. Like he's pretty close to him. He could just throw it at him, but instead he puts it on the floor and it starts walking incredibly slowly.
It walks like. Did you ever have one of those little puppies that like? It moves a bit and then it does a flip. It moved like that kind of pace.
Yeah, that's how fast it was. So it walks slightly and then falls down a hole.
Yep.
But then it throughout this, what I guess you would call a battle.
Yeah, 10-minute battle.
Yeah, the bomb. It keeps cutting to the bomb, walking around.
Yeah, it walks down some pipes and then it cuts across a road. And it doesn't get hit by anything.
And it can walk up walls and it can walk upside down.
It starts walking up walls and then it walks up underneath the what do you call it? The floor that
The platform.
the
thing,
platform that Cooper and Mario are standing on, and it just stands right underneath Cooper and then blows up. And then Cooper lands in this big cauldron, and then he starts turning into a T-Rex.
Why does he start turning into a T-Rex?
Fuck knows, Dan.
No, they have a gun, don't they? They have
Oh,
a de-evolution
Yeah,
gun.
they have
Yeah.
the evolution gun.
Wait, no, we forgot about the bit where it merges. The worlds merge.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because Cooper's
I just remember what happens. in
Cooper's
that bit.
Aunt Petunia from Harry Potter puts the piece of the meteorite back
Yeah.
with the rest of the meteorite,
Yeah.
and then the two worlds start merging, and then there's this horrifically awkward shot of the the twin towers
Just disappear.
they just
They like set
they
on
just
fire.
combust. They just combust, and it's
It's very bad.
it's terrible. It's awful.
It did happen before that, though, to be fair. It's
Yeah.
not like...
It was what 8 years before.
I think
Yeah.
I think the producers of the Mario Bros films had something to do with 9/11.
Well, they do hate the world. So.
They hate the world for making this. And then Scapelli gets turned into a chimp, and then they stop merging, and then
Why
they're
do they
back.
stop merging?
I think Luigi takes the piece of the meteor.
No, because they
Oh.
can't
No,
get
Daisy does it, doesn't she?
Yeah, but
Oh, they get a drill.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, yeah. Luigi has a drill in his belt, so they start drilling into the meteorite.
hey, there was that question in the quiz the other day about cordless tools.
Yeah.
You know, they clearly came earlier.
Yeah.
Probably cut that out.
They were around in the prehistoric times.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for sharing that, Dan. That was great. So yeah, they stop merging, and then they're back, and the bob bomb is still going, and then
Yeah.
it goes under him and explodes,
Yeah.
and he falls into a vat, and they shoot him with the de-evolution ray, and then he starts turning into a T-Rex. But he doesn't turn into a T-Rex. He morphs into it, and then it just doesn't work. I feel like he just turns into goo.
Yeah. He does turn into goo at some point.
Yeah.
Mm. And that's
Bizarre
the film.
Yeah.
He turns into goo, and then Mario and Luigi say goodbye to Daisy.
And then Daisy's dad just sort of
Oh yeah,
he just sort of stops being fungus. Right?
and he's like, "Oh, I'm back," and he just sits in
Yeah.
his chair.
That's his entire reaction to.
I'm back.
Oh, I'm not fungus anymore. I've been fungus for 20 years. Now I'm not.
Oh,
This is good.
that woman who gets like zapped by the meteor, right?
And the skeleton on the wall.
Yeah. Her skeleton like becomes fossilized into the wall, but her hair's like fossilized as well.
Yeah,
It's great.
Just a spray of hair around her
But
skull.
anyway, she stabs Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi like tongues her
Oh yeah, he grabs her foot.
with his tongue, so she stabs him.
She stabs the only likable character in this film.
Oh my god, we forgot about the dancing scene in the lift.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. So there's this part where Luigi goes into the lift, and there's like a Goomba in there, and he has to like hide behind all the Goombas, and Goombas keep coming into this lift.
Yeah, so him and Mario like hiding behind Goombas wherever they can.
Yeah.
Then Luigi starts swaying a Goomba, and Mario's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And he's like,
"I got this."
Yes.
And then all the Goombas start swaying, and they're like dancing.
"Mm-hmm."
Not in
But,
time.
Yeah, there's
Not
a
in
song
time.
on, and they're dancing out of time.
It's a really long like elevator ride as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's quite funny because it does actually show like the number of floors they're going up.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It gets
Too
up to
busy
like
laughing.
67 or something.
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair.
And then so they sway them, but like then they sway them so that they all turn. I don't know why they all turn. And so then they can climb out of the lift.
Because they distracted them.
Yeah. And yeah.
It's
And
so
I love
hard
this
to
film.
explain it.
You should just watch it.
Just watch it.
Watch this film.
Do yourself a favour.
Watch it with other people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's
if
one
you
to
watch
watch
it
by
on your own,
yourself.
It'd be boring as fuck. Well, you'd just be like confused, and I think I'd get angry at this film if I watched it on my own.
Yeah, I don't think I'd make it all the way through.
No.
Yeah, they set up a sequel at the end as well.
Never
Daisy,
happened.
Daisy comes back and is like, I need your help, guys.
Yeah.
And Mario's like, alright, let's go.
And then there's an after credits scene
Yeah,
where
2 Japanese gentlemen.
they talk to King Koopa's cousins about having a game based on them.
That's the joke. You meant to think it's Mario and Luigi, but then it turns and it's actually King Koopa's cousins.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So 10 out of 10 film.
100%. Like, I don't think I've seen a better film
Mm-hmm.
in my life.
No.
Yep. Fuck Alien. This is my go-to film now.
Ah.
Jurassic Park came out a year after this.
Yeah, and it had terrible dinosaur effects compared to Mario Bros.
I'm just going to leave that picture of the Goomba up for the entire thing, I think.
Okay.
For the entirety of this segment.
Yeah.
Just so that you can take it in. Toad's Goomba has like a harmonica.
So you can distinguish him.
And he doesn't even go... It would make sense if he went into the de-evolution chamber and still had his harmonica on, but he doesn't.
Puts it on afterwards.
Yeah, another Goomba just puts it on. Puts on his harmonica for him so he can play his songs.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this film.
How brilliant.
Mm,
I think I'll do it.
definitely.
Alright. I just want to talk quickly before we go. I saw Baby Driver.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously you talked about it last week, Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's possibly my favourite film of the year. It's up there with Get Out.
Yeah.
I recommend everyone go see this film.
Yeah.
Like, while you can. I don't know how long it's going to be in cinema.
Mm.
Not much longer by the looks of it.
No.
It's got like one show in a week in ours.
Yeah. So definitely go see that film. I loved it. I went with Joe. Joe loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe loved it because they played Hocus Pocus by Focus, though.
Yeah, he does love that song.
Yeah. It's a tune, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% go see that film. Anything else?
No. There's a lot that I need to catch up on my list.
Yeah. I think next week we'll probably talk Rick and Morty. Don't know if it'll cover the full episode, but like, do you want to just talk about the past 2 series of Rick and Morty
Yeah.
next week?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
could do
Let's
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I can rewatch them
Yeah.
within a week easily.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably watch them in a day.
Yeah, so.
I don't think I
Long,
need to
are they?
rewatch them. I've watched them so many times.
Oh yeah, because it's on Netflix. Like I sort of just leave it
Yeah.
on in the background if I'm doing something. So
Mhm.
like, I know that show way too well now.
Yeah.
And apparently they're coming to Netflix as like a week after each episode airs in the UK.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
So
Okay.
it's the only way that like you can legally watch it in the UK is through Netflix. But
Does it not come on Fox?
No,
Alright.
I think I did that last year. But I don't think I do it this year.
Damn.
So yeah, but it'll be a week after each episode. But like, at least we get it here. I'm glad that it's on Netflix like straight away
Mm.
Yeah.
because it means that I can just once the whole series out, I can just
Watch them all again.
binge watch it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that'll be next week. I'm
Cool.
excited for the new series to start.
Yeah.
It looks so good. Pickle Rick. Did you guys see Game of Thrones this week? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Pretty boring, wasn't
No.
I think they're just building up at the moment, aren't they?
it? Yeah.
Hopefully it picks up next episode.
Yeah.
looks like there's going to be a battle next episode, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, as long as it's not shot like the battle this week.
Yeah.
Everyone online that I saw reviewing this episode was like, the last action sequence was so good. It was such a brilliant action sequence. I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on.
It was dark.
It was too dark and there was too much shaky cam.
And cutting.
It was kind of like they tried to copy what they did in the battle of the, what was it called, the hill? On the hill.
Battle of the Hill.
It was on the hill.
What? Which season?
Just the last episode of the last season. Second to last episode. Between
Battle of Bastards.
Battle of the Bastards. Where did the hill? It was on a hill.
Castle on the Hill.
Castle on the Hill. I don't know. What? I don't know where I'm coming from.
I was saying Castle on the Hill, the Ed Sheeran
song. Yeah, the Ed Sheeran song. No. I was thinking of Castle Rock for some reason.
Okay.
Castle Rock. I think that's where the battle is next episode.
Yeah.
I'm well confused. Anyway, I don't know where Hill came from. Yeah, it was kind of like they tried to copy what they did there, but it worked when they had a really, like, shaky cam, like loads of shaky cam there, and like it was disjointed, and it was supposed to be really claustrophobic, but it didn't seem like it worked on that boat.
No.
Well, that's the brief overview of Game of Thrones then.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think I'll do it for this week then, will it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, well, if you've actually listened this far through...
No, so no one.
It's a long time. Then thanks, I guess. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on iTunes and all that good stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks, guys. We'll see you, maybe. Who knows? Probably won't. I'll never see you.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Goodbye.